Hello, Maria. Can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hi, my name is Bryce, and the police actually referred you to me after you made your call, and I'm just here to basically help you in any way that I can. And so, my first question for you though is, are you now in a place that's safe where you're able to talk, or what's your situation like?
So I'm safe right now. I'm at a domestic violence shelter, but I'm really scared that he's going to find me. Um, I left my phone behind because he tracks me on my phone and he checks my messages and I don't know. I just feel like I can't breathe right now. I'm so anxious and I don't know what's next. I just can't believe this is my life.
Wow, okay. And so, since you're feeling pretty, upset and anxious, maybe like the first thing that we should do before we talk about anything else is you want to maybe do a breathing exercise with me.
Uh yeah, that would be nice.
Okay. Or do you feel that you're calm enough to be talking now? I mean, I know that you just said that you're feeling, very, very stressed out and even like a bit afraid, even though you're in this space. So,
Yeah, I mean, I keep looking at the door, just thinking that he might come through. And my wrists hurt still really bad from where he grabbed me. But I didn't want to go to the hospital. I just wanted to get away. So, but I think we could talk. Whatever you think.
okay. And so, if you feel safe enough, then I guess I would just want to know. So you said he. Who are we talking about? Who is this person that you had the interaction with?
It's my kids' father.
Okay. Um, does he have a name?
I don't want to disclose his name right now.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. And so it sounds like you were just in a very difficult situation. And is this something uh, that it's newer, or has this been going on for some time?
Um, it's been going on for some time. I just haven't said anything to anybody.
Okay, I understand. And right now, I know you said that you're at the shelter, but is there anything that I can get for you? Like, is there anything that you feel that you would need right now?
Um, Maybe some water that might
Some
help.
water? Yeah, absolutely. So I can definitely get you some water. Are you feeling warm or cold, or are you feeling comfortable?
I think I'm okay right now.
You think you're okay right now? Okay. So we'll definitely get you some water. And then I just want to know, do you have many friends or family in the area? I know you said that you have your children with you. Is there anyone else that you spend time with right now other than the partner?
Not really. I pretty much just with my kids and
Just
him.
with your kids?
Yeah.
Okay. So no friends or family that you could maybe go and spend some time with then.
Not around
Um,
here.
okay. Where do you have some friends or family that living farther away?
My sister lives in Texas and I'm in Pennsylvania, so
Okay, I
she
see.
always she always tells me to leave, but I never told her how bad it really was. I was just really embarrassed. And I didn't want her to think that I was weak or that I failed as a mom or a partner. So,
Okay, I see. And so you feel a little uncomfortable with reaching out to them then.
well, now that I'm here, I think I might try and call her tomorrow. I know she'd help me if she knew the truth.
Hmm.
Um, I just, I just, I didn't want anyone to see how broken my life has really become.
So you kind of feel as if, things have gotten a little out of control with everything that's going on, and so that's been difficult for you to then, reach out to some people that might be able to help.
Yeah, it's just really embarrassing.
Okay.
Yeah, and with like failure, like losing a relationship, leaving a relationship, that's not something that my family welcomes. Like that's
Oh, I see.
very shameful in my family.
So you feel like they wouldn't be very receptive to that if you were to tell them about what's going on.
I think my sister would understand, but I know like my parents definitely wouldn't. Um, so it's just like I said, I hold a lot of shame with leaving now and actually telling them like what's been going on.
Okay. And so if there were to be maybe some people that would be closer to you in the area that you could talk to about some of the things that are going on, do you think that might be something that would be a help to you right now?
I really don't know.
You're not sure if they weren't, maybe people that you already knew, whether it be people that might also be going through something similar or professionals, kind of in the field.
Well,
Do you think that might?
now that I'm at the shelter, I'm hoping since they
Mhm,
understand. When I came in here, it was really nice. Um,
mhm,
because they were very affirming, but
mhm.
so I'm hoping meeting the other girls here. I just have kind of been secluded, with everything. I just needed a little bit of time, so
Right,
hopefully I'll be able to converse with them later on.
right. And that's, I mean, very understandable since, you've obviously been through something that's been very difficult and you need that time alone. But you feel that after you've kind of settled that, you might be interested in talking to some of the other women or
Hmm.
some of the staff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And so what do you think you would need right now? What would be the most helpful to kind of get you to that point other than just some, time alone? Is there anything else that might be helpful?
Well, I haven't been sleeping much. I keep replaying everything in my head, and I keep
Mm,
thinking maybe if I hadn't said anything, maybe he wouldn't have hit me this time. But deep down, I know it's not my fault. I
mm.
just wish I could believe that all the time. So I don't know. I just need to be able to sleep and get things off my mind. So I know like I used to journal, and I used to do yoga. So maybe I could try doing that again, and maybe that'll help get me to the mind space to be able to talk to other people and get through this.
I think it's great that, you recognize that it's not your fault, even though, sometimes it may feel that way. And so I think that's an awesome first step. And if the journaling and the yoga helped in the past, then I think those are great ways to kind of try to cope with what's going on now. Do you feel that when you did do the journaling and the yoga that that was making a difference?
Yeah, it did really help me. I just, could focus more. And, now that I'm not doing it, I really feel like I've lost myself. I don't do anything for myself. It's always for him or my children. And maybe if I did do that again, I would, feel more like myself again.
Hmm. So it sounds like you're just giving, 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 and you're not really, you don't really have that time, that energy to kind of give yourself what you need.
Right. And I also wasn't allowed. Like I always had to make sure the house was clean and the kids were ready. And if
Mhm.
if he came home and there was even one thing out of place, it, I would hear it all night and I wouldn't sleep. He would literally keep me up all night screaming at me.
Wow. So that's a lot of pressure, a lot of conflict,
Hmm.
and I mean, even doing those things under all that pressure, I mean, that must be extremely difficult there.
Hmm.
So it sounds like you're then with the kids just about like all the time if they're
Yeah.
not in school.
Yeah.
Okay. And so since you don't currently kind of have like that time or that space for yourself, would you maybe be open to something like daycare, something of that sort where, it would maybe give you that time and space to care for yourself as well as your family, since you're just giving, giving, giving right now?
Well, and financially, I'm worried about daycare,
Mhm.
um, because obviously it costs a lot. And I was told about this program, but you have to have a job in order for you to utilize it. But I need childcare to get a job. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it because I certainly can't afford it. It's $600 for one kid. And
Mhm.
I just, so I mean, doing that for time for myself, I don't know if that's possible, but I do want to get a job now. I have to get a job. I'm all alone now. I have to get a job to support my family.
So I think that there are definitely some services that we could refer to you to, as far as finding a job, and then also even maybe some assistance with, the kids so that you have maybe some time for yourself. And so those are definitely some things that we can look into, and I can definitely get you in contact with some people that can get you started on that path. So I think that's another thing there. Yeah.
That would be helpful.
hmm And so it sounds like in the long term, then you'd like to basically get back to journaling and yoga if you have the time for those things. You'd like to find some employment, and then I know I'm the one that brought it up, but maybe the potential for, the childcare too, if it's something that you're able to afford, right?
Yeah, or even if I could get help with the program, because I know that they pay for a majority of it. It's just
hmm
navigating the before and the after.
Right. And I know that right now, looking at all of this, it's a lot, right?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I know you're already being pulled in these different directions, and then, it's kind of difficult to know where to start. But I mean, the good news is that, you're at the shelter right now. You're where you need to be. You're safe. And I think that, things are definitely going to, change from here. So I think that's great.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you'd want to talk about?
Mm, I just really thank you for listening. Just being able to talk and not be afraid is really helpful. It's
Mhm.
just been a really long time since I've felt that, and I know it's not going to be easy, but for the first time in a while, I feel like I might be able to get through this.
I think so too. And I mean, I think it takes a lot of courage to talk, especially with, it sounds like your family situation growing up where, these things are very difficult to talk about and to admit. And so again, starting on this path, having the bravery to talk about it and to get started is a really great first step here. So
Mm, I agree.
yeah. So let's see. I'm not really sure how to wrap up here,
Okay.
but
Well, it was nice meeting you.
yes, it was nice meeting you as well.
All right.
And we'll definitely be in touch. Like I said, I'm going to get you in touch with some of those resources for the employment and the childcare, and um, I'll definitely be talking to some of the people at the shelter about that as well. So it's definitely
Okay.
not all on you.
Okay.
This is something that we'll be doing together. It's not like you have to tackle this yourself. So
Okay. That'd be great. Thank you. All
okay, awesome.
right.
All right,
Bye.
bye.